Welcome back, everybody. We're still working on the Scout. So, yep, I off camera, I grinded all this down, tacked it all back up, and now I went and got some more sheet metal. So then, just measured it out, cut it out. What I'm going to do is start tacking, and I'm going to tack it all. Try to bend the sheet metal with the fender. I may try to hand bend it just a little bit, but I don't want to do it too much, because if I do it too much, then I don't know if I will be able to take it out. So I don't want to ruin this piece of metal. But I mean, I can go along with the this sheet metal right here with the fender. So I'm just going to tack it all along. If I got to tack it to the fender and come back and grind it out and then tack it again, I'll do that. And then on this back side here, I'm going to go along with this little frame. So yeah. I mean, I might have to come out just a little tad bit, because right here looks like where they're bend is just a tad bit out. But once we get all the way over here, then I can just hammer it, you know, bang it in, make it look okay. I'm not a body guy, so I'm really just trying to get this done so it'll at least look like a regular vehicle. Because having no bed right here, or no fender, it was kind of a eyesore, you know. So we'll go ahead and start tacking this in. Alright, so I got this all prepped up, grinded down. I did end up bending this on my leg just to have just a little bend in it, and worked pretty well. So what I'm gonna do right now is not fall. Alright, so I'll start putting this up wrong way. Start putting this up. Alright, got enough space right there now. It's pretty good. I'll tack that up. Oh, I gotta get the ground and everything set up. So give me a second. Really nice, but here it's not. So I'll just keep tacking it, tack until it builds up enough to where I can flush it out. See if that works. It's a mud truck. How many times I gotta say it? I'm not perfect, but I'll get the job done. Alright, so we're coming along, or it's coming along. I got that whole gap filled up. I mean, I'm not the best welder, but some of those tag welds are pretty decent. Got it all bent up to the other fender. It's looking pretty good. So what I've already done also is I measured it out, cut this, so now I can bend this piece of metal to the back side. So that's what we're gonna do now. I also bent this up here, but I'm gonna have to cut. I have to cut this off so I can bend it up and weld it to the body. So could also do that. That's not too bad. But yeah, it's coming out pretty good. The fender's actually looking like a fender now. And then after I'm done doing this, then we'll have to figure out how to make the rocker. So, not really too worried about that though. Alright, so I ended up bending these. It didn't really line up with the door too well, which kind of suspected. I'm not a body guy. I'm probably gonna have to put some Bondo here or something, but right now what I'm trying to do is get this little pipe. I'm just rolling this piece of metal on the back side where the other piece of the body is, and I'm just rolling it and trying to just pick it out, you know. Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm thinking this is working. I mean, I know it's working because I've already done it right here. It's already pulled it out just a little bit, so obviously Bondo can cover up a lot. So let's get after it. Definitely pulled it out some. Definitely pulled it out some. So I'm gonna try to bend these tabs back by hand. I'll shut the door and see how it lines up. Not too worried if I gotta put some body filler on it. I'm not selling this truck anytime soon, so I at least know the work I did. So we're doing brake calipers right now. Got the brake pads over there. The other ones that were on this one were sticking really bad. So they were super rusted. I just took my little, I don't even know where it is, my little air tool. Just grinded it down with a little bristle pad. Got the majority of the rust off. That'll be good. It's not going on the highway or nothing. So yeah, we're gonna pop these on and hopefully bleed them here in the next like 20 minutes. Alright, something happened with the GoPro, but it deleted all my footage. So here is the caliper. I turned the put the caliper on both sides. So got some brand new calipers. What I think I'm gonna have to do is I think I'm gonna have to end up shaving down some of this to fit my rim, because you can see here it's already like scraped before, so I might have to just shave it down a little bit so my rims don't, you know, scrape onto that caliper. But it was a real pain in the butt because I had this master cylinder, opened it up, had no brakes in it before, so it was just, I needed to bleed it, and I didn't have any like real fittings to fit, so I just bled it by a little syringe. All I did was, where's that syringe? Right here. I took this syringe right here and basically just manually bled it, you know, picked up some brake fluid, pushed it down the hole. Obviously I did the furthest one from the master cylinder first, and then just pushed it all through, bled the brakes like that, and then let it gravity feed for a little bit, and shut it up. Yeah, brakes are good and bled. Real easy. And then, that's not the only thing I did. I ended up doing this power steering pump. So, this is not the, like, one that's supposed to be in it, but I took, this is the old power steering pump right here. So I took this one, and I bought a new one, but the new one, it wasn't a threaded. All it was a press fit, so this pulley wouldn't work. Luckily, I had another power steering pump. It had the press pulley on it, but obviously a press fit pulley is a lot smaller than this one, so I ended up having to go get a belt. And I got the belt, so we're gonna put that on today. I did get a couple of other belts, actually one other belt. It was just too small, so I kind of went up a couple of sizes. So hopefully it'll fit on that small pulley right there, and then we'll get it all tightened up. Alright, so I didn't want to bore you, but I got that new belt on. Got that new belt on. So now we can tension her up. Let's see. Oh yeah. Boom. Yeah, pull it up, tighten it up. Should be good to go. Nice. Slick. And then I did get a new air filter, because I'd say this one has seen better days. So we'll get that in there. Eventually I'm going to want to clean this carb. I also ended up getting a fuel filter. I think before I put a new fuel filter in, I might just drop the tank and drain the tank of whatever gas that was in it. Because honestly, all the gas that has been in this truck is probably like 10 years old. So really, I don't really want to run it anymore. It does start the vehicle and let it run, but it's just not worth it. So I think there's maybe like 2, maybe 3 gallons in it, which isn't really anything. I'll just drop the tank, drain it out, try to clean it out the best I can, put it back in. So, but we do have a new little filter for right there, so maybe it'll run a little bit better than it is now. Hopefully there isn't too much rust in the tank. But yeah, so I'm gonna get that tightened up, and then once I get it tightened up, I'll see if it turns over. We'll put some power steering fluid in it, obviously, and then see if it turns over. Alright, got everything installed, got the lines installed, belts on, everything's tightened up. Fluid looks a little low. Probably put some more fluid in this. Yeah, just a little bit more. Let's see, we're at, say hot, cold, yeah. We're right at the line. Or not right at the line, but we gotta go up to the line, I mean. Get some more, put it in there. Alright, we got that all adjusted, got the proper amount. So before I put on this air filter here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a wire wheel to this, clean up all this rust, get it all cleaned up, probably just from water sitting in the pan. Yeah, so clean all that up, clean up the top, and then we should be good. Put it all back together. Alright, now we got it off this. Of course, got a little boo-boo. But yeah, so we got the freaking line off of here. I might try to see if I have a flare tool to try to flare this end. And then we got all our new hoses, so then I'll have to cut it up and put it on there. But let me go see if I have a flare tool to flare that end. Alright, now we got her all installed, new lines. Got her zip tied so she don't kink. Looking good. Now I just gotta get some brake cleaner, hook up this battery, see if she fires up. Oh, I gotta also put some gas up in it, because there ain't no gas in it. So let's get that done.